Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is SITI ELFINA binti Muhammad FRENDDIE. My matrix number 2025143291. And today, I will be presenting a review of a contemporary issue in human resource development related to training and development. The issue I have selected is environmental factors affecting training transfer among the instructors. Before discussing the issue, let me briefly introduce the journal article that I selected. The article is entitled Environmental Factors Affecting Training Transfer Among the Instructors, written by Anup Buttal and Prakash C. Bhattarai. It was published in the journal Vacations and Learning in 2023. This study was conducted in Nepal involving 251 technical education instructors who had previously attended instructional skills training. To ensure reliable findings, the researchers used the survey method together with exploratory factor analysis or EFA and confirmatory factor analysis known as CFA. The main objective of this research was to identify the environmental factors that influence successful training transfer after employees return to their workplace. Now, let's move on to the main issue discussed in this journal. The main issue is environmental factors affecting training transfer. Training transfer refers to an employee's ability to apply the knowledge, skills, and behaviors learned during training to their actual job. However, the journal highlights that many employees are unable to transfer their learning successfully after completing training. As a result, organizations do not fully benefit from the time, effort, and financial resources invested in employee development. According to the authors, the work environment plays a crucial role in determining whether training transfer is successful. Therefore, organizations should focus not only on delivering effective training programs, but also on creating a workplace environment that supports employees after training. Based on the findings of this study, the researchers identified 3 key environmental factors that influence successful training transfer. The first factor is organizational transfer intervention. This refers to the organization's responsibility to provide employees with adequate workplace resources, continuous feedback, and follow-up support after training. This initiative helps employees apply what they have learned more effectively. The second factor is external monitoring and evaluation. Regular monitoring allows organizations to assess whether employees are actually applying the knowledge and skills again during training and whether the objective of the training program have been achieved. The third factor is social support. This includes encouragement from supervisors and colleagues, as well as opportunities for knowledge sharing within the workplace. Employees are more likely to transfer their learning when they receive continuous support from the people around them. After identifying the environmental factors, an important question arises. First, why does training transfer fail? According to this journal, training transfer often fails because organizations provide limited organizational support after training, weak monitoring and evaluation, and also insufficient social support. Without these elements, employees may struggle to apply the knowledge and skills they have acquired. Another important question is how organizations can support successful training transfer. Organizations should provide adequate workplace resources, continuous feedback, and regular follow-up to help employees apply their learning in their daily work. If organizations fail to provide this support, the consequences can be significant. Organizations may experience wasted training investment and lower productivity because employees do not fully utilize their new competencies. These findings suggest that training should not end once employees complete a training program. Continuous workplace support is equally important to ensure that learning is successfully transferred into practice. This issue discussed in this journal can also be explained using social learning theory, one of the learning theories in human resource development. According to this theory, employees learn not only through formal training, but also by observing others, interacting with colleagues, and sharing knowledge in the workplace. This theory is closely related to the journal because one of the key environmental factors identified is social support. When employees receive encouragement from supervisors and colleagues, they become more confident in applying the knowledge and skills gained during training. Therefore, social learning theory supports the findings of this journal by showing that a supportive workplace environment plays an important role in improving successful training transfer. Based on the findings of this journal, several recommendations are proposed to improve training transfer. First, organizations should strengthen organizational transfer intervention by providing sufficient workplace resources, continuous feedback, and appropriate follow-up after training. Second, organizations should enhance monitoring and evaluation to ensure that employees are successfully applying what they have learned in the workplace. The authors also recommend promoting a knowledge-sharing culture and providing continuous post-training support so that learning continues beyond the training program itself. Beyond the recommendations provided in the journal, I believe organizations can further strengthen training transfer by implementing structured coaching and mentoring programs, developing individualized post-training action plans, establishing training-related KPIs, and conducting follow-up evaluation within 3 to 6 months. This initiative can help employees continually apply what they have learned while allowing organizations to evaluate the long-term effectiveness of their training programs. To conclude, this journal demonstrates that successful training is not determined solely by the quality of the training program. Instead, successful training transfer depends on the supportive workplace environment. The study identified 3 important environmental factors, namely organizational transfer intervention, external monitoring and evaluation, and social support, which help employees apply their learning successfully in the workplace. From a human resource development perspective, organizations should continue supporting employees even after training has ended because learning does not stop when the training session is over. In conclusion, successful training is measured not only by what employees learn during training, but more importantly by how effectively they apply that learning in the workplace. That's all from me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.